Hey everybody, it's Allie from Allie's Losing It Again. So I am coming back to you guys with, I don't even know how many weeks. I think I just counted a little over 10 weeks, 10 and a half weeks now, and I'm officially over 2 months. My surgery date was on January 20th, 2020, and I just passed my 2 month, which was March 20th, 2020. To get into some of my weight stats, I started out at 328. I had my surgery at 312, and I am officially down to 268. So total, that is a 60-pound weight loss in about 2 months. So I'm thrilled and shocked. I think that being cooped up inside during the virus quarantine has been a little difficult to manage, but at the same time, it's also been very eye-opening, I think, because it's definitely throwing me out of whack and taking all my preparation that I was, preparing myself for, and it's just been not exactly as planned. So, yeah, but 60 pounds, that's a major weight loss in just a little over 2 months. So I'm thrilled about that. Of course, that includes the weight that I lost prior to surgery during the liquid phase diet before surgery. I've been counting that because basically I wouldn't do that part. I wouldn't do just liquids by myself. That was for surgery, so that's why I'm also counting that. I think that once I hit 262, I'll officially be 50 pounds down from the surgery date. So I think I have that's 6 more pounds before I reach that. So that's fantastic, I think. I think that this has been very challenging mentally and emotionally for me, especially the past couple of weeks, because this virus has thrown me so out of whack, it's ridiculous. I have been struggling just with a lot of depression and anxiety. I have been very lonely. I know I'm not supposed to touch my face, but that's, if you watched any of my videos, I always touch my face. Sorry. So I just haven't been doing much, to be honest. Like, I feel like I've been, working in my home office. I sleep until pretty much maybe a half hour before I need to log in for work. And then after work, I pretty much lounge on the couch and watch TV. And I feel kind of guilty about that, I guess. Last week and this week, I have done a few nights where I have done the Pop Sugar fitness videos that I mentioned in a previous video. So I have exercised a couple of nights. I've also worked on, taking my dog out, for a walk and everything. I just feel that I'm not doing that enough, maybe, and I don't know if that's just how I would feel if everything was normal, or if I'm just feeling that way because I'm more cooped up inside than I was before. But yeah, I feel like even though I'm doing some of those things, I feel like I'm not doing it enough. And then just kind of like lounging around watching TV and not really doing anything else, like not picking up a hobby, not practicing something I already do. I just kind of feel guilty in that I almost don't deserve to lose the weight that I've lost. And I know that sounds kind of weird and silly, Weight loss is weight loss and should be celebrated no matter what. Well, in most situations, but I just, I'm struggling. I don't know, like, I always feel like if I'm not doing something perfectly, then I don't deserve to have success. And I also feel that I sabotage myself quite a bit whenever it comes to doing things. I'll be on a good track and then, I don't know, like I subconsciously kind of freak out and be like, oh my God, you know, and sabotage myself somehow. I feel like I've done that quite a bit, or I felt like I haven't deserved to lose anything the past like couple weeks. Um, and it's weird because it's like I'm excited to lose weight. I'm excited to see a lower number on the scale. But like if I don't step on the scale for a few days and I haven't done anything to deserve weight loss, and then I step on the scale and I see there was a 1 pound weight loss, or there was a weight loss, or I haven't gained any weight, which, I mean, I feel like it'd be difficult to gain weight after surgery, this soon after surgery, but I still feel like guilty, or that I don't deserve it, or that I shouldn't do that. I don't know. It's weird. It should be like more motivating, like, oh, if I, you know, did exercise last night, or if I didn't, I don't know, eat this or have this, then I could have lost even more, you know, but that's not where my mind goes. And I think that's something I'm going to have to get used to. Back prior to my weight loss surgery and prior to even me living in the apartment that I live in now, my old place, I was constantly eating food that I shouldn't, eating abundance of food that I shouldn't, you know, not living in a healthy lifestyle. My place was always a mess. My room was always a mess. Like any room that you walked in, you could barely see the floor. And my kitchen was always messy, so obviously I didn't want to cook or anything. So, you know, and back when I lived there, I didn't have anybody over, like, ever. I never had, you know, my family over. I rarely had friends over. I felt that, you know, if my place wasn't clean, then people shouldn't come over. And I didn't really go out much. You know, I didn't do things. I didn't, you know, I often declined going out, or I just didn't. And I just was kind of like in a really down, bad place. And I think I just kind of forgot about how bad it was sometimes, because I now working at home. Prior to me working at home this time in this apartment, you know, I planned on what I thought all my obstacles were at my old place. You know, my old place, my work at home office was literally in my living room. You know, here I have it in a separate room with a closed door, so I can shut it away when I'm done for the day. You know, my place is a lot more clean. Yeah, it needs some tidying, but overall it's so much more clean. You know, I'm being more active for the most part, and up until the virus, you know, I was going out and seeing friends, connecting more, doing things, seeing family, connecting with family. But now, just ever since being locked in, it's like I just have no motivation. My concentration is terrible. Like, I have no concentration. Like, it takes everything for me to just focus on my job that I'm doing every day. And then after that, it's like I'm exhausted. And I don't know if that's because of the virus stuff. I don't know if that's just because it's me, or I'm struggling with that, but I don't know. But I have been working on eating different things. So I've eaten a little bit of chicken here and there. I've had shrimp. I've had a little bit of beans and sometimes rice, but not very often. I did have a sandwich last week with like a multi-grain whole grain bread. I only ate half, obviously. I couldn't eat the whole thing, and anytime that I have something, it's usually multiple meals, which is nice. But I'm gonna be honest, like I've been ordering out for dinner more often. Now, granted, the dinner lasts for 3-4 meals, so that's nice, but it's still extra money that I don't really need to be spending. You know, and not making your own food, like you can't guarantee what's, you know, in it, or it's higher sodium, or it's a bigger portion. Even if you split it, you know, so it's like I've been kind of feeling guilty about that because I know that was a bad habit that I got rid of, and now I'm somehow putting that back into my life. So I really need to work on that again. Stop ordering out and everything. But I don't know, like I've been putting off doing these videos because I feel like I'm saying very similar things to what I've said before. And I also feel like I'm very down and sad, and I don't really want to give anybody else that vibe, but I know that this is, you know, part of the journey, part of life, and even part of what's going on in our world right now. I really just want to focus on my successes, focus on the focus on the positive, and focus on what I've been doing well with, and just try to be more positive, I guess. But I don't know, it's been hard. For those that are wondering, I am back in therapy. I started seeing my therapist again. She's doing telehealth, so I can meet with her over the phone instead of in person. I have another appointment tomorrow, so thankfully that'll probably help. She did mention that it's perfectly understandable for like the feelings that I've been expressing, and the lack of concentration. Like that's very normal right now for a lot of people because everything's been so thrown out of whack. So I do feel a little bit better about that, but I know that there's a lot more that I need to bring up to her. I just feel like I'm creating unhealthy habits, or habits that may not be suited for me long term. And I don't know if that's just going to be okay during this time, or if it's going to prevent me from moving forward permanently, or after all this virus stuff is done. But I don't know, it's making me so anxious, everybody. Like I just like I don't know, I just feel so weird. And then I like put clothes on that I used to wear. Now I'm sitting down, so obviously my stomach's pushing it out more, but this used to be really tight, and a lot of my other clothes used to be really tight, and I'm wearing not shorts right now, but while I'm working, I'm wearing these shorts that were way too tight a couple months ago, and now they're perfect for me. So it's like, again, it's awesome to feel those, you know, victories, those non-scale victories, but at the same time, it's like, do I actually deserve it? But I really want to do my best. I really want to be successful in this. I really want to feel better again. And I mean, overall, like this has been a great experience. Like I wouldn't have changed it. And I honestly think it's just because of everything that's going on in the world right now that I'm feeling this way. But I mean, otherwise, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I sneeze all the time, everybody. So yeah, I need to figure out what I need to do to kind of help my mentality. One thing I did do was I actually rearranged my bedroom, which we're currently in. We're not in my office this time. And I created a layout in here that's like much bigger, much better. Hi. I don't know if you guys can see him, but my puppy's here. So I think that helped quite a bit because I'm feeling good about that. I'm hoping to decorate my place more because it doesn't have a lot of decorations or things up on the wall. I'm hoping to get more pictures printed out and hang them up. So I'm coming up with different ideas. It's just the idea of like spending another month inside and not seeing anybody, that kind of terrifies me, but what can we do at this point? No matter if you guys have a stay-at-home order or not, stay at home. Make this go faster for everybody by just putting yourself away for a little while, because that'll get us closer to where we all need to be. It's been crazy, guys. We need to get over this fast, please. But overall, I think that it's been a journey. It is a journey. I'm on the journey. Journey's ahead. One thing I did notice that is weight loss related, or weight loss surgery related, maybe, I don't know, is I have been really having trouble with nausea the last couple of days, to the point where I won't eat all day and then maybe a little bit at night. I don't know if it's stuff going on. I don't feel sick. Like I actually feel pretty good, like sick wise. I know I'm not sick, but I do feel very nauseous. And it's been that way for the past couple days. I'm not sure if it's related to anything I ate. Not sure if it's stuff being backed up, although I don't think it's been backed up lately. So I don't know exactly. I don't know if I should reach out to my doctor about that or not. Today was a little bit better, so I'm just gonna hope that each day gets a little bit better. So that's been kind of irritating. The seroma in my belly button has been, knock on wood, I don't have wood around me, but hello puppy. The seroma has been a lot better. Honestly, I haven't really noticed any leaking, any smells, thank God. No blood, so I'm so grateful. So I'm just keeping an eye on that, but I do have antibacterial like cream that I can put around it in case it happens again. Thank you. Hi. You're like, why are you talking to yourself? And then the last thing is, and it's not necessarily related to my weight loss surgery, but I've mentioned it in a few other videos. My period is still going strong, so that's fun. The OBGYN nurse practitioner that I saw, she did say, even though I was having problems with it last year, having weight loss surgery, like the day my period started and then the last 2 months, like she's like, it's your weight loss surgery probably threw it even more out of whack. I thought it would hopefully be done by now for the medicine that she prescribed me, but it's not. So, again, I don't know if it's weight loss related or if it's something that's more serious or something, but I have to figure that out too. So if it's not one thing, it's another thing. So, all right, well, it looks like this little guy wants some loving before I have to go back to work, and I appreciate everybody that's been reaching out, been checking in on me. I'm so excited for everybody that is on this journey or is about to go on this journey. If you guys have any questions or even suggestions for videos, please let me know, because obviously I'm running out of things to do and topics to talk about, so let me know. But definitely keep an eye out for my Instagram. And again, if you guys want any tarot readings, I'm doing tarot readings again, so feel free to reach out for that. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and stay healthy and safe. All right, bye.